What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another trade recap. This is a trade that made me $4,000 in a single day. And just for proof, because I don't feel like putting it over, here's the email I got yesterday from the withdrawal that came through. This trade came from a 4-hour confluence, so it was a pretty big swing trade, and it happened in one 4-hour candle, and I was targeting a daily level. So without further ado, let me show you what I was looking for and how I went about getting into this trade. Let's hop straight into the charts. Bang. Okay, boys. So first of all, right now I am looking for some sell side, but everything is just looking so bullish. I'm just scared. Not gonna lie. We have on the 4-hour time frame a bullish IFVG. We literally ran up like crazy, closed above, filled it up almost completely, and now we're moving higher from there. 30-minute time frame, we just got an IFVG as well. We do have some nice equal lows right here, so I am still going to be looking for some sell side. We also have news dropping in about 30 minutes, 11 a.m. FOMC meeting minutes. Shouldn't be too strong. Maybe that'll actually correct the price, because I was expecting this daily rebalance whenever we got that rebalance right here to then flip price around and push it lower so that it actually closes below this low right here, and we continue running on sell side. But we ended up respecting it. I did take longs yesterday, but that's definitely not what I was looking for. You can see that we did respect it, and so ran up super high. I was just only expecting it to run to this level before turning around. Luckily, I wasn't up during the time, so I didn't take any shorts. I only took the buys, hit my take profit, and then it kept running. But in terms of the trade that actually made me $4,000, that came from this same 4-hour FVG, and it was this right here. So I did already post it a few times on the actual Instagram page, and this FVG is as well as this IFVG, which is the main thing that I was actually using. You can see that it's respecting it nicely. And the reason why I use this for my setup is because we respected it multiple times, 1, 2, and then the third time took out these highs and ran down. Now, I was already looking for sell side just from the midpoint right here. I was taking sell positions here, but in the morning it ended up running up, taking my positions out, so I had to get in again. And so my first sells were not based off of any confirmation. Like I said, I was already looking for some sell side here, which I did get, but it never confirmed the entry. It never gave me that 30-minute IFVG. You can see here that we always stayed above it right there. Until finally in the morning we had a new FVG with that liquidity sweep that took out my orders. Then we closed below it. Then we closed below the next one. We came up, rebalanced that no candle wick, and me and one of my one-on-one students ended up hopping in the trade off of this rebalance of this no wick candle. So we ended up catching a really fire trade. I believe he got out early. I held it all the way to the profit target, which was coming below this daily low. And as I mentioned over and over again, I always send it out on Telegram, and I'll show you that I did send it out here. By the way, here's the trade, 400 to 4,000 live account. It was more like 4,600. That's what I ended up closing, somewhere around there. So I withdrew 4,000, left around 600 in the account. And then in terms of me actually letting you guys know that's what I was looking for, early on into the week I said this is my draw on liquidity. It's where I want the weekly to close. So I was already looking for this narrative. Once we got rebalances as the new days came, I was already looking for it to draw down there. And so that's exactly, I broke it down super simple. I had a target. I wanted to see it go down into that thing, and I just used a lower time frame confirmation, which was this IFVG. And then once I saw the lower time frame, which was the 30-minute time frame, create that IFVG like it was confirmation. Then we had another little entry right here. So there was so much confirmation, so much things pointing towards sell side, including this IFVG right here. It came below that one. And then I believe there was also a 1-hour one that it tapped into. Let's see. Yeah, right here. So there's the 1 hour right there. So a whole lot of bearish confluences. As long as you were looking for the same target as me, you would have definitely been able to get into a trade right there. We even got a nice little rebalance right there. No need for value gap to form. And it was a beautiful, solid trade. I mean, that's all I have to say in this little trade recap. That's literally the trades that I took, and what I'm looking for now is some more sell side. because this was a really abnormally bullish day. So I'm looking for sell side to pull at least back down here. Like, we have news. I doubt the news is going to be strong enough to do that, but I am ambitious. I think that we can do it. I think that this daily candle can still close bearish, if not close to this low, because I believe that price wants to run lower. So I'm expecting it to pull back. I want to see it run down and actually close down here. I will be going live at 11. I doubt you'll see this video in time to know that, but if you're in my Telegram, which I'll link in the description, you'll get updates about that kind of stuff. Without further ado, thank you all for hopping in and watching this video. Thank you all for supporting, and let's keep winning. Let's keep making money together. Catch you guys in the next one.